Get fit for free. G'day mates, it's time to get buff with a bench. One of the hardest things about using your body weight for exercise is it feels like you already need to be at a certain level of fitness to be able to do most of the movements involved. What I want to run through today is how to make it feel like we're adjusting our body weight by changing our body position using the tools that are around us for free. I want you to ask yourself, how many people should be able to do a full depth squat? How many people can? It might surprise you to find out that it's never about strength, it's always about mobility. So what we want to do is work on all the muscles involved in the squat without needing to worry about getting into a range of motion our body's not ready for. So we're just going to use the bench for those squats instead. As we're doing it, we're still going to try and set up like a proper squat. I'm going to try pushing my hips back and then bringing my shoulders straight down and straight up. I want to try and remove any swinging of my shoulders in these movements. You're going to get your heart rate up nice and high pretty quickly, and you're going to get all the right muscles working at the same time. So now how do I make these harder? Quite simply, I take a leg away. Now I'm switching to one leg or pistol squats. It's a bit of a progression here. I'm going to start by bringing my right leg towards the middle of the chair, lifting my left leg up in the air, standing up nice and tall. Now as I get tired here, or if it's a day where I'm not feeling as powerful, I don't have that same amount of energy, what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to stand up with both legs and lower myself as low as I can, fight it the whole way down with one leg until I let the bench catch me. And then again, standing up with two legs, sitting down with one leg. Now great, we're training all the muscles involved with the squat. Now I want us to use that full depth squat not as an exercise, but as a stretch. As I said before, everybody should be able to do a full depth squat. What it comes down to is that mobility. So guess what? We use the squat itself as a stretch. Now, I'm going to take this stretch from the squat through the rest of my body as well. I'm going to start by putting my hands straight out in front. Then I'm going to try and point my hands up towards the nearest tree branch. Then I'm going to try and point towards the top of the tree. Then I'm going to try and point up towards the sky. Hold it here, push through your heels, standing nice and tall. A lot of the time when it comes to that squat mobility, it comes down to ankle and calf tightness. So we need to work on that. But in the meantime, we don't want to miss out on the rest of that full body depth squat goodness. Now, if you feel that you can't get the depth of that squat that you need, or you feel like you're going to lose your balance, all we need to do is look around for a raised ledge. I'm going to squat down to the very bottom, and I'm going to hold that stretch there. If I'm feeling comfortable here and I'm feeling pain-free, I'm going to stand nice and tall, then come back down into that nice deep stretch. Now that we're feeling comfortable with that range of motion and that squat, we're going to take these squats back to the bench again, this time taking a leg away. We're going to use the bench both for assistance and to help with balance. We're going to try and lower ourselves down on one leg while keeping the other leg elevated and then standing all the way back up again. Now, if we're comfortable here, we're going away from the bench again, we're going up to that next level, we're going back to that ledge just to get our heel elevated, and again, going to squat down nice and low, trying to keep our other leg elevated, stand up nice and high.
And if you're not quite feeling ready for these, then what we're going to do instead is fight it all the way down in a one-legged pistol squat, get to the bottom, put our other foot back down on the ground and stand up with both legs.
Now, push-ups. Push-ups are similar to squats in that we've all got the ability to do them, but we tend to try and use the wrong muscles when we're doing them. So I want us to think about our squats as putting our hands straight out in front of our shoulders, thumbs pointing towards each other, fingers pointing past our face. We're going to bring our thumbs back into our armpits and big press away. So again, thumbs back into armpits, big press away. What we want to check for is we want to make sure that our thumbs aren't up near our ears and our fingers aren't pointing in towards our face. Thumbs in armpits, pushing away. Here's where we feel like we're strong. Here's where we're really strong. So we're going to take this, go over to the bench. So let's find ways of adjusting that weight. We're going to start with the top of the bench, taking our thumbs into our armpits, big press away. Thumbs to armpits, big press away. If we're feeling comfortable here, let's go down to the next level. We're gonna go down to the bottom of the bench. Thumbs to armpits, big press away. Thumbs to armpits, big press away. Again, if we're feeling comfortable here, if we feel like we've got the strength, our technique is staying nice and solid, we're going to now go down to the ground. Now, what I have luckily here is I have a line out in front of me. So I'm going to put my fingers in line with that line. I'm going to try and make sure my nose stays out in front of that line. This is going to help ensure that I'm using the right muscles. And again, trying to take my thumbs down to my armpits and big press away.
Finally, we're going to give bodyweight skull crushers a go. We're going to set up the same way that we would a push-up, but this time, instead of trying to take our chest to our thumbs, we're going to try and take our elbows to the bench. These are a great way of targeting those triceps, and also keep in mind, if this is too difficult of movement, you can bring your feet closer to the bench to make the weight feel lighter.
All right guys, bloody hot day today. It's nice and cloudy, looks like rain, but it's very humid where I'm at the moment. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, don't let anything hold you back, whether it be cost, time, energy. Find what you can do and do what you can. Always think of it that way. What you can, when you can. Good luck guys. If you have any questions at all, leave them down below. See you next time. Hey, and don't forget to like and subscribe.